Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're telling the stories that have given that leap through financing with Goldmine. These are the Tumbiiza business stories with Goldmine Finance. We've heard from everyone, the bakers, the surveyors, and now it has brought us all the way to a salon. A unique one, by the way, because I've spent the last 20 minutes talking about sister locks, micro locks, locks of all nature. I'm glad to have Ronny Kampala Locs. Yes, he likes to be known as the business. You're Ronny, but the business is Ronny Kampala Locs.
Yeah.
Locks, everyone, first of all, in this salon, the ones working on people and the ones being worked on are all doing locks. Yes. There's no one doing braids, what, retouch, ani, neta.
Yeah, here at Ronny Kampala Locs, it is strictly dreadlocks, and we have done this for quite long. So, reflecting how much we love this craft, everyone is inspired to do them, including the workers. And they are not forced to have locks, but they are interested in what they do, that's why they have them. Yes. Yeah.
When I asked that, I said, you mean you have everyone doing just that business? Because you can't have that many people doing that. I thought everyone is on this side of braids and all the other. But you're saying there's too much business.
Yeah,
people are doing locks.
There's too much business with locks, and it's quite a very wide chapter to cover. I've done this for 9 years and I've covered not even half of it.
What andikoti?
Natandika n'okusala in my aunt's salon just byakugezesaamu awo, and I picked the interest after my high school. I think I was around 20. So I'm picking up interest nga ntandise okulaba hairstyles ez'enjawulo nga ndaba abasiba braids, abasiba locks nga ndaba waliyo zirimu kasente akasinga kate nga ndaba abantu tebazikola bulungi okusinza ku research gwe nali ntandise okukola. So I chose to focus on that. And I found someone to give me some training, and I picked up after 6 months.
You know, when you say you're a barber, everyone understands you're a man, you cut fellow men's hair. Yeah. When you start anything to do with locking or braiding for women...
Now you are called a loctician.
Yes, but also people don't look at men as people who should know that side of the business. Did you ever think about that? Because most of your clients might even be women.
Yeah, most of my clients are women, and by the time I started this craft, business yalimu abasajja batono, and buli muntu yatuukangako ng'alaba hairstyles zetukola, then they got interested nga bagamba this man omusajja ayinza okudelivering ekyenjawulo, and they were not disappointed.
From working in your aunt's salon to your own business, ekigambo business ekyo, weesomesa otya oba wawe weesomeseza okumanya business, because it's different to do it for someone else who's managing the money, the people, everything else, and for you just working. Then there's you who are starting to do something for yourself. Otandika n'abantu bameka?
Natandika nzeka, but nalina ekirooto ekinene ekyoku-expandinga n'okubeera ne team ennene. Nti after my training nina omwami gwe nasanga sisobola butamuyisa awo bali bamuyita areas bw'aba alaba kano akavidiyo akimanyi mwenyumirizaamu nnyo. Yeah, so when namulaba nanjigiriza nayangu okupikinga because I had this art, the interest ate nali mulungi nnyo mu fine art n'okuyiiya creativity wa art okuva mu somero.
Kiri useful kweki?
Yes, very kubanga oba osobola okutunuulira omuntu noimagininga kati omuntu n'omukuba ekifaananyi bute wagenda olabika nga awedde, and then everything just proceeds to the hands.
Okay. I didn't think of it that way. Nti omutwe gwange
nkulaba,
I must have a design like this.
Kati saawa zino gwe nkulaba bw'osobola okulabika ng'osibye locks empaamu. Kasita nagenda nenfuna training, nina bye namuyigirako about business, kye nasinga okutegeera nti it is important in this business okwetrainingira abakozi b'okola nabo, because different salons babeera bakola different, buli omu alina technique gy'akozesa. So to bring out the uniformity mu kintu ky'okola obeera olina okubeera ne organized team nga mukola ekintu kiri uniform. kati kyekyo kyolabye wano ne bakozi bannange nti oli ne bwe mujali nadda wali
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. No babera ku client omunga bamukolako abantu batano, it is still the same thing. Tosobola tegera nti nakoze wano ba wano, so that the business side kyena ine ekirote ekinene nti sisobola kubikola nzeka.
You need support.
I need support, I need a team. So I have to create my team.
Yes. But then how did you go grabbing all the other people? I'm saying you have what, 23 now?
Yeah, and I had 40 at some point.
You had 40?
Yes.
You can imagine.
But now I have 23 because technically waliyo byetugenze enviri tugenze nga tuzifunza in time obudde bwe twali tukozesa edda kati more experience means less time.
Okay, so you needed 40 people to do the hair because you couldn't finish it in the time. But the more you've mastered how to do it, you can even do it in less time. We can still take down the same number. We could take down when we were 40 and finish the same time. Efficiency, I like that.
Kati when I started, nasinga nnyo kutunuulira nakwatanga nnyo kuba hobbies bange.
Okay.
Mikwano gyange, baganda bange, benali manyi very close people because I was also still young.
Yeah.
Ngasobola kudealinga n'abantu bali older. Had to deal with my close friends. Bali tebanaba nabo kufuna byakola. Nembayigiriza nga bwe tukola we mbasasula, and the number kept expanding. It was so explosive very fast.
But that's amazing because none of us ever think to hold the people around us. Obirola batabaina experience. Toyagala te kuddamu basomesa. But wakola ekyamanyi, you started with your own friends, your own hobbies. Like, listen, muli idol, nyine ekyokola.
Nyine ekyokola.
Jangu tutandi.
Jangu tutandi.
Osanzemu obuzibu awo okusomesa omulala ekintu kikoloba kyangu nnyo.
Sanzemu ko obuzibu naye bwe butono.
Okay.
Tekinkalubiriza nnyo because bwe mbanga ndinzeka nga I have a client, I can work with someone nga gwe so kuyigiriza ekyokola in 2 days ne tukola fenna.
Also in salons, and I don't know if it's different for the Locs business, but salons complain about retaining people. Nti omukozi ajja n'agenda, omulala n'ajja n'agenda. You haven't found that problem, have you?
Yes, I've found that problem. Mostly my experienced workers, ababera bayize. But since nina kiri nti I can do it, I can train someone in a very short time. Tekinkoseza nnyo.
Goldmine Finance yajiramu abantu de mu salon, and I'm looking at it. Okay, it's good space, well lit, clean. You have enough people. Nabukola sente. Financing wajujetagisa.
I didn't start with this place. Natandikira somewhere nga I was subrenting on a veranda down on this building.
Okay.
Somewhere on the veranda. I didn't take akatebe when I was starting alone. Akatebe outside nga tewali mirror nga wenkolera. That was 2016, 2017. Yeah, so
it was just you.
Yeah. So in that place, nempikingayo netuwera basatu nemfunayo abana babiri. And what I needed was space because I had the other big dream to expand. So nemfuna omukisa newabayo yava in some room down. Room nga neneko nga si wano wetuli. Ati we yavaamu, of course I needed the funds. Nali netaga sente
pay
rent jukira we byebisera nga tubera ne client omuwadde olusi tetufunyeeyo nga sente teziri obulungi, but the dream was there.
Yeah, and I like that you've stuck to that for the entire conversation. My
dream was there. I had a friend bamuyita Kayemba Patrick. Kayemba Patrick najja nangamba alina awantu we yali yatera okwewolako sente. Nantwalayo ko, but I didn't have anything.
Collateral, ekigamba nti mutwale kino.
Mutwale kino, trusting it. And we yantwalayo ne bambuza nga tebi qualifying, and I really had to wait. I really had to wait, and nenjiya akasente somewhere like 1.2 mukwano gwange yampolayo akasente awo nensasula.
Rent yali
wa mitwalo
400,000 a month.
400,000
for the space down.
Yes.
But when you said it was small.
Yeah, it was very small. Nensoka nensasulako 2 months.
Yeah.
Then the 400 ezasigalawo nengula mirrors n'obutebe nga bubiri. So after that nenkola for some time nga bwenyongeramu obuntu obutonotono. But when I needed something bigger, now I had to go back to Kayemba. At that time nali maze ogulayo n'akamotoka. So nenzira eri Kayemba because he's my good friend. He's a good financial advisor. Nenzira nemugamba Kayemba nkoze ntya, there is space up kati mweno room mwalimu ekibanda ky'omupiira kati ne babigala in covid time, so nanyinicho 2020 awo n'atakomawo. Bw'atakomawo I talk to the landlord n'asooka n'agaana ng'agamba omusajja ayinza okukomawo because he's this he's a member of parliament somewhere, naye by then yali naye akola business kati yagenda neyesimbawo n'ayitamu bino byonna n'abireka. So when they reopened, the room was there, but it was expensive then.
Because the room down was 400,000 a month.
Yes.
This is large.
This is large. This is like 4 or 5 times bigger.
Wow.
You can imagine the payment now. Netugenda Ntinda, netusanga Mr. Michael. Michael simanyi erinnya lye ddala, but some guy called Michael. He received me so well. Nambulya mukota nali manya agenda kunsaba ekyapa ky'ennyumba yange.
Wewe na yako enyumba?
Yes, I have a house, but to my surprise yangamba, which card do you have? Namugandi nayo ka Harrier. Nangamba, do you have the card? Yes. Nangamba agenda gikolako search, nakola search, nagivaluinga kamotoka kange kali very clean. Nenungi ate nga maintaininze bulungi. I've had it for 3 years now na ekyali good clean. So nangamba, do you have the card? Let me do the search. Na valuingamu, and I was surprised with the money he was willing to give me. Wow. Yes, sente nga nyingi.
Ninga zisukamu what you had asked for? Yes.
Ekyanyamba twa accumulating amangu sente endala nensasula bulungi nga nebbanga lye nali nsabya, I think I had asked for
the payback period.
Yes, nali nsabya 8 months, had done paying in 3 months. Wow. Yes. After 1 month era nenfunamu obwetaavu nga I needed to install these cameras and what nenzirayo n'ebirala projects zange ndala okwongera okuboostinga mu business marketing and all that. Michael nanyongera 16 millions. Yes. Ne bankolako bulungi. So Goldmine Finance badde very supportive. Yambeererawo nnyo mu kuteeka this salon to a very good level now. Yes, the professional level. Kuba luli tebyali professional. Nga salon erinnya nga ly'amaanyi naye nga muntu atuuka mu kifo n'agamba.
It's not the same. It doesn't add up. Yes. Naye kati also bayinza okuba bakuwa support, financial support to leap from here to here. Naye ne ba clients, has it worked money wise? Nti ba clients bajja ekintu bakisiimye nti ne sente okola. Is it different from the way you were working before?
Very different, I can tell you. Nti luli wali otya okusaba client some sum of money because ogenda soka kumutuuza alinde to wait for a chair, because by the time we were in that room twali tulina only 7 seats. We have more than double of that now. We have like 22 seats now. And then zonna zibeera occupied. Client atuuka mu budde n'omukolako n'agenda n'atuuzaawo omulala, but then you had to limit the appointments because of the seats. So kati tulina enough seats, we can accommodate more than 30 clients a day. Katubakolako bonna ne babeera bulungi.
Wow. Also obutatya financing, because obasinga batya nti unakwata loan ninoteekamu amaanyi nenkolaki nenkola because nino zizaawo oyo osaba myezi 8, you've paid back in 3 months. Amaanyi nga wateekamu mangi.
Amaanyi nagateekamu nga sigamba nti nali ntidde loan, but nali ndi muntu ayagala ennyo okumaliriza something nekivaawo nenkwata ekirala. So still tekyampa because kyali calculated.
Yes.
Maybe that's what advisors tell people, to always calculate their loans well. So kyali calculated nga manyi nti at least wemba ngenze beyond jijja kuba emyezi ng'etaano. Kasente kange mba nkaccumulatinze bulungi. I really needed to shorten the time to make this happen. And then walinya mbere n'obudde butono. If I wanted to depend only on my money, nali siyinza kukozesa time span gye nakozesa okukola kino. So the loan gave me a boost.
Yes.
Yampamu boost. Bino nembimaliriza in like 2 months. Ne balayinga tiles, ne basiba designs zonna, mirrors, all that. So nenzira mu business mangu.
Yes.
And I accumulated the money. nenzizaayo.
Yes, bakuwa level ya quality nabo sibola basasula,
yeah.
which is important.
Bampa level nungi.
Yeah.
Nga interesting nga si nene nnyo.
Dream ekomye wano.
Nedda. Dream ekyali nene. Ekyali nene. Era abantu benkola nabo mbayitiramu ekirooto. Nera bakimanyi. Mbabuulirako mbabuulira nti wano wetulaga kati oli omwana ne wakera enkyanga maybe she has moved on. Omulala aba asobola okupikingirawo oba ono asigaddewo najja kenyini alina wakisanga.
That's important. When I was talking to you off and I was saying that I thought Sister Locs take 2 days, for example, to do. No, 7 hours is what it takes. And I said, but how come? And he said, it's because people don't want to teach. You know the skill of doing it, and you don't want to teach Ronny to do it, so that you can work together and do it in 7 hours.
Yeah.
Why is that happening?
I will look straight in the camera and tell the people out there, abakola professional jobs, abasinga obungi. We have heard about Sister Locs for quite a long time, and very sophisticated people, but very few people could do this type of craft. Nayenga nze ku research wange gwe nakola mu Uganda bali tebawera 10.
What?
Bali tebawera 10. Nayenga abazikola si myaka jadda, just like 3 years ago, nga tebawera 10 abakola micro locks. And what I had, bali bazi charginga more than 1 million okudda waggulu okola micro locks. Why? Because zali zibatwalira obudde bungi okuzikola, naye nga ate tebali willing kufuna any support ku bantu abalala ng'oli ayagala akyekolere yekolere sente akyekuumire. Maybe that's a business strategy to some people, but I don't think they can take it to the maximum.
Yeah, you can't grow with such a mindset.
Yes, you cannot grow very fast. So nze sayangwa kuzipapira kuzikola nga sizitegeera. I really had to invest in myself, and I traveled to West Africa, in Gabon, Libreville. Nembako mukyala gwe nasisinkana gwe nali ndudde nga njogera naye, ate kati ye yaziyigira ku source ennungi, yaziyigira mu America kuba zitandika bennyini. So mukyala oyo nampa skills ennungi, the right measurements ze tukozesa mu kola micro locks and all that. So nenkomawo, I spent there a month, nenkomawo, and straight away what I had to do was to invest in my team. Okubalaga ekyokukola, okubayigiriza, okwongera nti nabo tweyongera okugaziya this market ya micro locks ne locks at large. So right now at least I have more than 10 of my team. Jukira luli bali less than 10 in the whole country.
No,
I have 10 in this salon at least abasobola okukola micro locks.
And somebody's watching and thinking, but they ain't here knocking on the door of Goldmine Finance.
Yes.
Maybe business yange ntono, maybe chanjagala otandika nakyo kitono. Omwa magezi ki?
Amagezi agasinga obukulu omuntu abantu gembawa. Ekisooka ddala obutatya loan. Then kyatalina kutya oba ekyakyalina okukola okunoonya ba financial institution ennungi. Financial kati nga ba Goldmine oba okufuna abantu abamuwola sente abatuufu. Nze nalondawo Goldmine because now I cannot leave it kubanga bampisiza bulungi. And then to have financial discipline. Yes, kyekisinga obukulu, kyekisinga controlling a loan, having financial discipline. Financial discipline bw'oba ofunye loan okugikozesa ekituufu ky'olina ogikozesa. Nze nafuna sente kuva mu Goldmine nenzikola mu salon yange nga bwe nali nkibaze. Kati saawa zino we are very good. Era ebintu bingi nnyo byenfunye ever since I made my job professional. So I really recommend everyone to try out.
That know why you're asking for the business loan. What is it going to do in the business? And then when you get it, actually do that which you promised your business to do.
Baziteekako leero enkeera nenziteekayo wengula entebe, mirrors and all that. Era I have 2 of my boys here. Twagenda nabo exactly. Ne tutuuka nga zo zansooseeyo dda sente. Saagala kwekema. Sente nga zansooseeyo dda. So financial discipline is very important. Anywhere you take a loan, Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I think the biggest lesson out of all of this, the fear is because you're lacking the discipline.
Discipline.
So we got to put it together and you'll be good. That's been Ronny, Kampala Locs. Thank you so much.
Nankulabye market.
Honestly, I'll be honest. Kati wano wenkolera olugambo. Nti bangambye location. Nzija ne parking wansi. Tukugera luzungu nungi nnyo nnyo nnyo. Ne nyambuka naye nyingidde ne mba surprised. It's really well lit. Well done. Abakozi bo bali clean, organized, and omanyi nti bw'oyingira muno osobola okuteeka this place in any location. Bw'oba munda muno omuntu so ategeera
tulina Nankulabye.
Yes, so well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done on that. It's been the Tumbiiza Business Series powered by Goldmine Finance. Now you know. Now you know they can support you, they can bridge you, and now you know what to do on your end. Thanks to Ronny's advice, financial discipline for your business. Till next week, bye.
COG Studios.